Have you ever been working in Google Sheets only to realize that you are formatting a cell and then formatting another cell exactly the same way and then repeating that and repeating that and repeating that formatting? And boy, it'd be nice if there were an easier way to format that spreadsheet so that it not only has great information, but it looks good too. Well, hi, I'm Terry, one of the Consumer Technology Specialists for Mid-Continent Public Library. And today we're going to look at Google Sheets and the Paint Format button. For our example today, I've already started the process by creating the outline of a calendar and really the outline of a month that starts with the first on a Monday. And what I want to do with this calendar is to keep track of my reading time. So in each one of these squares, I have a date, and then below that I would put the reading time that I've done for the day right below that. And I think that way it's going to help me keep track of what I want to do. Now, to start off, I want to go to the title here, my reading time spreadsheet, maybe even make it bold, maybe italics. Not so much italics, but let's change it to a different color and have it really kind of stand out. Now that works okay for the title because I just have one title. But let's say that I want to come to Sunday and I want to make it stand out. So first of all, I think I would like to center it across the cell. So I'm going to go to my toolbar here to the horizontal align button, click the drop down and choose center. I think it needs to be bold as well, and maybe 12 point. I think that should work. Now, if I want to copy that format for the rest of the days of the week, I'm going to go to my button, my Paint Format button, which is the fourth one on the toolbar. It kind of looks like a paint roller, so I'm going to click on it, and then I can click on one day at a time. Now, the only problem with clicking on just one day is then when I go to Tuesday, it didn't copy that format. So I would need to go back to Monday, go to my Paint Format button, and click on Tuesday. But now my problem is I don't have a format for Wednesday. So what we can do is click on the day that has the formatting, click on the Paint Format button, and then click and drag over that row, and now I've actually changed the formatting for the rest of the week. I have to be a little careful with this because remember I have the days in one row, but then I have a blank where I'm going to put the minutes that I've read in another row. So anytime I decide to click and drag, at least for this example, I need to go across. I can't go down without changing not only the days of the week and those dates, but also potentially changing how the minutes are going to look as well. Well, let's see what else we could do. I could come to the 1 and at least make it centered, I think, and perhaps bold as well. And then if I want to copy that, I'll need to go to my Paint Format, and I can click and drag over this first week, but I can't come down to the second week without first going back to an example in the first week, going to my Paint Format and clicking and dragging across, being sure that I skip row 5 that has the times that I've read. And so then it's a simple process though really to just click and drag and select those particular items, click and drag. I have everything selected so it's easy enough to go to the Paint Format and click and drag and make those changes as well. I've changed the dates back to their original format so that we could look at one more way that we could copy the formatting in a cell. So let's go back to our Monday, and I'm going to go up to the toolbar and center the 1, and then I think I'll make it blue and make it bold. Now that I've selected this cell, I can go to my Paint Format button and click, and then go to, say, Tuesday. Now, if I press Control Y and go to the 3rd, and keep pressing Control Y, it lets me copy the formatting that I used with that Paint Format button. Now the fun part is if I come down here to a second row and use Control Y, and I've selected that entire row, let's do it again. Select the entire row, Control Y, and it lets me copy that formatting. But the whole thing is started off by first using the Paint Format button. So I can click and drag, Control Y. Let me get that last one, Control Y. But it all starts with selecting the cell, making the changes, going to Paint Format, clicking the second cell, and then from there, Control Y, Control Y, Control Y. And that really does shorten the amount of time that it takes to make dramatic changes within your spreadsheet. To learn even more, visit our mymcpl.org/online learning page, where you will find some really great online resources, which include Universal Class, LinkedIn Learning, and Learning Express Library. Tune in each week as we introduce new videos on a variety of tech topics. You can find us at 1 o'clock on Wednesday and Friday and 2 o'clock on Tuesday. Be sure to find us on Facebook at MCPL 360, or if you prefer, be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel at MCPLMO, where you can find our MCPL Consumer Technology Resources playlist.